This is Travis Wayne Goodsell, and this video is for Republicans only. No Democrats, no independents, no free thinkers, just Republicans. If you're somebody else, turn off right now, stay away, don't even bother. This is for Republicans only, especially Trump supporters, the alt-right group. I grew up in Southern California. Now it's a mostly Democratic state. They vote Democrat, but that wasn't always the case. I was in Southern California during the Reagan years and in high school, and there were the emerging group of alt-right thinkers in my high school. They listened to Rush on the radio, Rush Limbaugh. They watched the WWE, which was the WWF back then. You know, my favorite wrestler was Jake the Snake Plissken and Roddy Piper. And so I knew what was going to befall the United States when these guys grew up and became leaders in our nation. I know exactly what you guys were thinking. I know how you think, why you think, what you think, and how you believe in the whole situation. So you guys can't fool me. I know you. I know you very well. I was invited to a basketball party. I was the star on the basketball team, and so you guys are the type of people who invited me because I didn't drink, I didn't smoke, blah 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 blah, and you wanted to have me go to the party to get me drunk so that you can laugh at me and watch how I stumble around, and you brought a woman so that I can go pursue getting her laid. Use the excuse, well, you're drunk, so you're not responsible for your actions. That was the excuse you guys had back then. Get drunk and have sex with a woman and blame it on the alcohol. And there were others in the rooms that were having sex, and women were upset with the guy because he didn't bring a condom. I know you guys. That's what you guys did. That was your focus. You know, in art class, I had to listen to a guy talk about his sexual exploits, about how he used sophomores, freshmen, those who were younger than him. He was a senior. He was about to turn 18 if he wasn't already 18. Talking about how he just used women who were desperate to be with him, thinking they were in love with him. And all he did was wanted to have sex with them and then toss them aside and move on to the next woman. That's what you guys thought of back then. That's what you guys wanted. You know this. You can't fool people by saying, oh, it's just high school behavior, and oh, it's not true, those women were wrong, we're innocent, you're ruining our lives. You know, come on. We all know the story. You guys were the big football players. You guys were the preppies, the rich boys. You know, that's what you did. And you had your fathers and the lawyers of the town and the judges all in your pocket, and all you had to do was, you know, claim that your life was being ruined and saved you from going to prison and ruining your scholarship. Come on. We know what you guys were like. That's what you were taught. That's what you were raised to believe. That's what you did. You know, homosexuals. You know, they were back then in our day too. And you had the homophobia back then too. You know, you had the idea, hey, why don't we drop them from an airplane over in the Pacific on an island and then use the island as a nuclear test site? Awesome! That's what you guys thought of people. Women were subhuman. Gays were subhuman. Blacks were subhuman. I know you. That's what you did. That's what you believed. You know, even Mexicans. We were in Southern California. Mexicans were still flooding into California back then too. You know, I heard the jokes. You know, the one about why are Mexicans so great in the Olympics? Because they've got the experience of racing across the border. You know, I know those kinds of jokes. I can't tell them accurately. I was never good at joke telling, but I know what you guys were saying. You know, the blonde jokes. The 80s were all about the blonde jokes. The dumb blonde. You know, the airhead. You know, the vain woman who just wanted to go shopping. So, you know, you guys know who you are. We all know who you are. We know what you were intending to be way back then. And now you try to say that you guys are normal, upstanding citizens, wanting to be on the Supreme Court, wanting to be president. We know you. Don't try to deceive us. Gaslight us. Please. Get a life. Because we should put you all in prison. And there's more. I know you guys. You guys were in art class also drawing pictures of dragons. You believed Lucifer was an actual dragon, and you drew him, knowing that that's who he was, and you couldn't say, anybody couldn't tell you otherwise. He was a dragon, because it says so in the Bible. The Bible is the literal word of God, and if it says Lucifer is a dragon, he is a dragon. You know, screw symbolism. And then, you know, this was Reagan. He was the inventor of the Reagan economics, the trickle-down economics. You guys knew that was a fraud. You guys worked at the local pizza shop delivering pizzas. You know, you worked at the new movie theater in town, passing out tickets. Is that trickle-down economics? No. You guys knew better. You guys knew it was a fraud. So get over yourselves. Come on. Get real. We know you.